Hello everybody and welcome to CPT 120, Introduction to Cybersecurity. This is a 100% online course and we'll be taking you through introductory cybersecurity concepts. Now before I begin, I just want to point out that since I have the instructor view, typically I have to turn on the student preview mode to view it how you would see it, but it does put this lovely orange bar up here at the top, so just ignore that. Now, since this course is conducted through Blackboard, I wanted to take a few minutes to point a few things out. When you first visit the course, you're greeted with this Welcome and Start Here page. I'm not going to read that out loud to you. I'll let you read that. But it does instruct you at the bottom here to click on the Getting Started link, which is right over here in the left column. This takes you to a module, and the module contains 5 pages of information, very short pages. Now, I'm going to come back to these Cengage pages in another video, and what I'm going to do in the rest of this video is kind of go through what this Navigating Blackboard page is all about here. In the course structure, I'm also going to come back to that in another video as well. So let's continue checking out these other links over here on the side. The announcements link is where I will post announcements. This is how I primarily will communicate with you. Now when I create an announcement on here and publish it, it's going to show up in this box. And as I add new ones, it'll just keep placing the new ones on top. It will also send you an email with the contents of the announcement in it. So just be sure to check both regularly. Sometimes those announcements will be time sensitive, or they might contain information that will assist you with your homework. So it's important that you're staying on top of that. The Email Your Professor link is exactly what it sounds like. You can send me messages from here. You can also just, through whatever email service you use, you can email me directly at this address as well. Below that is course information. Now here's the course information sheet. You have to click on it to download it. There will also be a course schedule sheet right below this. By the time you are seeing this video. Below that on the left is grades. There's nothing on here yet, but this is where you will be able to view all of your grades. Now, just so you know, Cengage, which is the online course platform we're going to be using for the course content, Cengage also keeps a grade book. So if you look at Cengage's grade book and you see that things aren't quite right, check out the Blackboard gradebook and see if the same problem is there, because we don't use all of Cengage's Blackboard information. So there's going to be some discrepancies, but just kind of keep an eye on that. And then finally, there's the course content folder at the very bottom. This is where all of your work's going to be, as well as links to the textbook. So you can see that each folder is labeled by unit with a due date underneath. For the most part, it's 1 chapter per week. However, there are a few deviations from that. The first one is right here at the beginning. Now, even though we start August 27th, and technically the end of August 27th is September 1st or September 2nd, sorry. I'm not going to have Unit 1 due until the end of the 2nd week. And this is just usually because students tend to have a lot of technical difficulties with Cengage and getting started. So try to get on the Cengage thing as soon as possible. And again, I'll cover that in another video. But so yeah, Unit 1 will be due the 2nd week of school. And from there, it's fairly consistent weekly. The other change is around Thanksgiving. The college has Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday as no class days. So what I did here was Unit 12 and Unit 13 will be due December 2nd. So nothing is due November 25th, but 2 units are due December 2nd. So please stay on top of that. And I probably will send an announcement to remind you that you're going to have 2 units due on the same day. And then that continues out through the rest of the semester there. So that's it for now. Please check out the other videos for more information, and I'll see you there.